We're currently tracking two major storms at the moment, one in the Pacific and one in the Atlantic. So we'll start off for updating you about Laura. This arrived as a tropical storm across the Caribbean over the weekend, and it pushed its way across the Dominican Republic over into Haiti, tracking its way in a northwesterly direction across Cuba as well. It brought a lot of heavy flooding rains, huge storm surge, rough seas, damaging gusts of winds, and sadly there has been a loss of life. Now there is still quite a lot of life left in this storm as it continues to push its way over the warmer waters of the Gulf of Mexico. It's expected to intensify to hurricane status, Category 2, possibly Category 3. Now, there's still a level of uncertainty where it's going to make landfall during the latter stages of Wednesday local time. Potentially, if it makes landfall across the Louisiana coastline, it'll be the strongest hurricane since Rita in 2005. If it makes landfall across the Texan coastline, it'll be the strongest hurricane to make landfall since Harvey of 2017. There's still going to be significant rainfall, at least 8 if not 12 inches of rain. Again, huge storm surge in low-lying areas, so there has been a mandatory evacuation for several days now. Let's move to Typhoon Bavi. Now, this one is across the Pacific. It is a strengthening storm at the moment. It's already brought record-breaking rainfall totals to the far south of Japan. It's going to bring damaging gusts of winds and rough seas with it as well. You can see it quite clearly on the satellite picture, and you can just make out the eye of the storm as well as it continues to track in a northerly direction across the Yellow Sea. Now, this is a significant typhoon. It looks likely to push to the west of South Korea, and it's expected to make landfall potentially on Thursday. This could be the strongest typhoon to make landfall across the Korean peninsula. We're keeping a close eye on that one, and it will only be the third typhoon to make landfall across the Korean peninsula if it keeps that status. We will, of course, keep you updated.